Hello, my name is Tim Mulholland. I'm an organizational development consultant working with OMT Global. And in today's short video, we'll be looking at a highly impactful coaching tool known as the GROW model. The great thing about the GROW model is that it's simple and easy to remember. What's even better is that the simple approach is not reserved for formal meetings. Rather, it allows you to coach meaningfully in the moment and within the situation that presents itself. So as managers and leaders, you needn't even call out that you are doing coaching. Simply interact organically, intentionally, meeting the coachee where they're at. Some of the great benefits of the coaching model known as GROW is that it helps coachees identify and clarify their goals. It helps set meaningful goals, explores feasible options, and then focuses on action and goal achievement. Now, coaching is a meaty subject, and today we are looking specifically at the model known as the GROW model. However, I do want to take a step back for just a second and call out the need to become conscious of adopting a coaching mindset. And John Whitmore sums this up beautifully when he says, coaching is not teaching at all. It is about creating the conditions for learning and growing. So, looking specifically at the GROW model, very simply, the GROW model is broken down into 4 simple stages. G, the goal, R, the reality, O for options, and W for will, all of which I'll go into a bit more detail in the forthcoming slides. So, in terms of goal, key to this stage is working with the coachee to establish a meaningful goal. And this is done through the use of powerful questions. It's important at this stage to help the coachee identify their actual goal versus branch goals. It's about getting to the heart of the matter. And the type of questions that you could consider in this stage include: what do you want to achieve? What would success look like for you? What is important to you about achieving this goal? How will you know when you have achieved your goal? The next stage is the reality stage, and this is all about understanding what the current situation is that the coachee is experiencing. As the coach, it's important not to rush through the stage, as often the coachee has their sort of eureka moments during this reality check. The type of questions you can consider include: what is the current reality or situation you find yourself in? What is working well for you at the moment? What are the key challenges or obstacles you are facing? And how are you contributing to the current situation? Options is the third stage. And during this stage, the coachee is zoning in on solutions. The idea here is not to get the perfect solutions, but rather a number of viable options. Options that ideally are within the control and influence of the coachee. The type of questions that you could consider during this stage include: what are the possible approaches you could take to move closer to your goal? How have you successfully overcome similar challenges or achieved similar goals in the past? Which options do you feel you have most control and influence over? And how does this option serve and support your goal? The will stage is all about action. Here, as the coach, we are able to become a little bit more catalytic in our approach and questioning. We are to positively and encouragingly push for the creation of SMART goals and to query any seeming lack of commitment to their identified actions. The type of questions we can look at in this stage are: what specific actions or steps will you take to move forward towards your chosen options? How will you hold yourself accountable for following through on your action plan? What potential obstacles or challenges do you anticipate, and how will you overcome them? And on a scale of 1 to 10, how committed are you to taking action? What can you do to move that closer to a 10? So in summary, we have 4 quick stages. The goal: what do you want to achieve? The reality: where are you now and what's really going on? Options: what are some of the viable options within your control and influence? And will: what will you actually do? What kind of conditions are you creating in your organization? I thank you for your time today, and until we meet again, lead like you mean it. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.